Hello fellas and welcome back to Love Ribbon. In the last episode we was in a bar and we were sort of a nightclub and we was being picked, well not picked on, but trying being picked up by some drunken guy. And so Zoey decided to step in and she pretty much shooed him off, as it were, with a guitar in her hand, threatening to swack him with it. But yeah, so we're all hunky-dory now, we're all nice and happy, so we went out for some smoothies and ice cream. And now it's the next day, and we're in school it looks like. So let us continue. I slumped down on my desk as my first class for the day comes to an end. It pains me to think about it, but my day's just begun, and there are many agonising hours to go. Not amazing hours, not in school. My only solace comes in form of calculus class, which is shared with my little sister Zoey. Since I counted the other day, the two of us have been getting along much better. Well, you couldn't get much worse. And I'm honestly looking forward to spending some time with her. Assuming she shows up, of course. She's still skipping classes. Teacher. Sensei. Alright. Simmer down for a second. I'll be stepping out for a bit, so class will start a few minutes late. When I come back, I expect to see you all in your seats waiting for my return. Got that? A little bit bossy. Everyone, yes. As the time for our next class draws near, our teacher steps back out of the classroom and heads down the hallway. At the same time, his presence is replaced by that of a far more attractive and calming individual. Zoey, why are you calling your sister attractive? It just... don't. It's just not. It's just. The cringe is real. The cringe is just so real. That's my name. Oh, was she saying that? Zoey enters the classroom and walks right over to my seat. I can't tell. Am I early or late? Yeah, the teacher's gone, so. I thought I was right on time, but then the teacher walked straight out. Oh, he said he had to go to do something for a few minutes. He'll be back soon. So she's not that late. Fair enough. Yeah. Zoey takes her seat and begins to remove her books from her bag. The moment Zoey does, our teacher walks back into the room. Zoey and I turn around to face the front of the room, finishing our class preparation in silence. After class, I see Zoey waiting for me in the hall while I collect my books. I can't help but smile. Even if you were late, I'm just glad to see you attending class again. Well, I suppose that's progress. Hey, I didn't skip that many classes, in most of them. Besides, I'm a busy person. Sometimes class is the least of my worries. Yeah, no, not really. Technically, you need to be in your classes. Alright, I forgot that you're queen of the double life. Touché. Zoey rolls her eyes. Mock me all you want. Right now, I'm killing it. Killing it? Killing what? Yeah, what's she doing? And you do mean that particularly, yeah, don't you? Yeah, don't go killing people, please. Zoey smirks and pulls out a flyer. I take the flyer from Zoey and give it a once over. Playing Thursday, Friday and Saturday night this week. Come see the... Whoa, wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? It looks like it to me. You're looking at the enigmatics. Is that what? Oh, fuck's sake. Enigmatic, something like that. I've not heard that word. That's not one that comes through my vocabulary a lot. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Iris, guitarist extraordinaire. I see. So you landed a gig after all. Looks like it. Whatever that fucking word was. What's more, you managed to find a band to play with. And so quickly too. Of course. Did you ever doubt me? You kinda did. A little bit. Not for a moment, you liar. I do have one question though. Why the hell did you use my name instead of yours? Oh, yeah, fair enough, yeah. Yes, That is just, yeah. Now that I realise, now it's just said, yeah. Yeah, okay then. I quickly cover my mouth as I realise that I'm shouting. Yeah, don't do that. My outburst earns a couple of giggles, but nothing worth worrying about. Have you forgotten already? I've been using your name on my applications. Has she? Okay. Oh yes, she has, yes, because she's too young. I'm too young to get any legit work. Or have you forgotten what happened last time? Yeah. Ugh, don't remind me. Yeah, I suppose there is that. Most of these places just rely on a background screening, so with your name, they'll see I'm old enough. I sigh and shake my head. Just promise me that it's a respectable establishment this time. Yeah, I suppose that. It is, I guarantee it. Fair enough then, as long as I'm not going to know jackasses trying to hit on people. Then you're fine, you're a bit more relaxed then. In fact, you're welcome to come along and check it out for yourself, if you don't believe me. No, it's okay, I trust you. We do now, we never did beforehand. Zoey stares at me blankly for a moment. You're welcome to come along and check it out for yourself, if you don't believe me. Oh, I see what she's getting. I see what she's getting at. I heard you the first time. I trust you. Oh, yeah, there we go. The penny's dropped. I stop mid-sentence as Zoey continues to pout. Yeah, she wants it there. Don't be so soon about it. It's at that moment I realise what she's trying to ask me. Yeah. Then again, I would be pretty lousy sister if I didn't come to check out your first band performance. Yeah, I wonder who's in her band. We haven't really met her band people, have we? Since she wasn't in one, suppose. So we'll have to figure out who she's with. Besides, I can't have you using my name while you hang out with seedy characters, you know? Zoey breathes a sigh of relief. Well, I guess I'll let you come with me. Just don't embarrass me, alright? What, last time? Zoey speeds away to her next class, a happy bounce in her step. Zoey's first band show, huh? Oh, we're in town now. After school, but still before dinner, I hit the street with Zoey after returning home to change. So they've come from school, gone, changed, get out. Could have just said that. We walked together to the venue at which she's set to play. Zoe is planning to meet up with her other band members just before the show begins so they can cover their plan for the night. That's ideal. Hee. Oh, it's a very fitting dress. I like that outfit better. Would you cut that out? What? You've been giggling since we left the house. It's creepy. Yeah, that would be creepy. Sorry. I can't help it. I'm just so happy to be invited to your show. Well, why wouldn't she invite you? You'd probably go if you weren't, so... It isn't my show. It's the band's show. I'm just filling in for their guitarist. Oh, you're a fill-in, not an actual part of the band. I didn't realise that. More importantly, I didn't invite you. You just decided to follow me to the show. Yes, of course. Of course, we know how it is. We know how it is. Right, my bad, hee. Zoe sighs and averts her gaze. Contrary to what she's saying, I know that she wants me to come with her. Yeah, obviously. She's nervous about playing at a new venue with a group of strangers. So who better to provide moral support than a wonderful older sister? This is the first show. This first show will be a short one to see how we do. We should be back in time to eat dinner like usual. It's not so bad then. For the rest of the week, I'll be coming back later, so don't wait up. Oh, alright. So in other words, this is essentially a start of something. So this is essentially just like kind of like a mini audition, and then if they think you're okay, should be there over the week. I think it's over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think that's what they said. Do you think many of your gigs will run late? Probably. Most performances are scheduled during dinner time, so people get a show while they eat. Sounds reasonable. I'm not going to take any work that runs too late though. I won't be walking back home when it's pitch black outside, probably at maybe 12 o'clock. No, there's no point. If you were like in a proper band, then maybe you would be. You'd probably be there till like maybe 2 o'clock, but I suppose it's a bit less likely if you're in school. I feel a sense of relief at Zoe's words. While she would never admit to it, I'm quite sure she added that last part for my benefit. Yeah, probably. Anyway, we're almost there. It isn't a long walk from our place, as long as you know the way. You've got to know your way around. Already? Whoa. How did you land a gig so close to home? I only set out applications to local bars and restaurants. Yeah, that'll do it. I'll probably need to take work further away in the future, but for the time being, I should be fine working locally. That's probably most ideal. See, I work locally, so unless you have the ability to go out further, there's no really, you can't really point. I'm just wasting it on taxi fares. Anyway, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't crash my shows, alright? Tonight is just an exception. I don't think she's crashing it. Yes, whatever you say. Let's go and break to. That's the same bar! I'm pretty sure that's exactly the same bar. If not, it's maybe different colour chairs or something, but the bar looks exactly the same to me, from what I remember, but then it was about a week ago. Anyway, Zoey and I walk to the venue together. Once we arrive, Zoey meets up with a temporary band and heads backstage, leaving me to wait with the audience for a show to begin. Does she have to pay for entry? I feel awkward at first, loitering in a bar without ordering anything or talking to anyone. But that feeling disperses or disappears when the moment Zoey steps on stage. Ooh, get nice CG. Well, it's not CG, it's just disco lights. I thought a CG was coming. Together with her band, she flooded the dining area of music. Before long, I'm unable to hear any of the conversations around me or the television behind the bar. You think they'd turn that off. All eyes are directed towards the stage, mine included. The performance ends after 15 minutes or so, but I'm told that they're just taking a break. After 10 minutes, they'll be back on stage. Yeah, you gotta have a little break. 50 minutes is a bit of a short session. I did say it was short, but I don't think it'd be that short, probably half an hour. Well, then it's a break, isn't it? So, I take this opportunity to tackle my sister. That's not very nice. Don't need to tackle her. Zoey, that was absolutely amazing. Okay then. No wonder you wanted to play so badly. I couldn't believe my ears. Iris, shh, keep it down. Yeah, she's called Iris. I'm supposed to be you, remember? Stop calling me Zoey. Well, duh. Alright. Iris, that was absolutely... I get it. Stop already. Yeah, you kind of failed at that. Besides, it was nothing special. I was just playing what they told me to. It's not difficult, is it, if you know how? That's not true. I don't think you understand just how talented you are. So, Iris, I know I was skeptical about you playing in the evening, but I can see now how serious you are about this. I promise that I'll be nothing but supportive from now on. Zoey scratches her face and averts her gaze. She's blushing, as she has been since I first started to praise her. Well, yeah, it's not something she'll be expecting from you immediately, would she? Honestly, what part of stop did you not understand? This is why I didn't want you to come. Oh, you did. You did. Obviously you did. Hehe. So you say, but I'm here now. Well, here I am, not here. God, I need to read, but here I am. A couple of Zoe's bandmates begin to move while we're talking. They head towards the stage once more, carrying their equipment with them. Ah, it looks like the break time's over. Yeah, we get plenty of breaks throughout the show, but they're pretty short. Yeah, if you get more breaks, you will have shorter breaks, won't you? So that's why I was expecting something like half an hour, then maybe a 10-minute break, then another half hour. I wasn't really expecting like 15, 10, another 15, and another 10 or something like that. Anyway, you should head back home. I can't guarantee we'll finish on time, and it'll be getting dark by the time I'm done. Alright, I understand. I don't like it, but I'll do as you say. I have faith that you'll be alright. Of course I will be. I'm not some hopeless little girl, you know. Not like this one. I'll stick to bottled water that I pick out myself, and if it gets too late, I'll make sure I call a cab. You just hurry on home. I reluctantly nod and take a step back as Zoey picks up her guitar. Looks like we're up. Sorry to cut this short, but now I understand. Knock 'em dead, Iris. Showing what my amazing little sister is made of. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it does. It is starting to sound quite awkward. Blushing at my remark, Zoey takes a few deep breaths and heads onto the stage. Her figure retracts behind the curtain that separates the audience from the preparation area backstage, and I'm alone once more. Even so, I don't feel lonely or disheartened. In fact, I feel more excited than I did when I first heard that Zoey would be playing. That's because I know that Zoey wants me here. Listening to her play, she wants me to ease her nerves and give her the courage to play. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with supporting people in their time of need. Or in this case, when they're trying something that can be quite nerve-wracking. Behind the wall she puts up around herself, Zoey is starting to think of me as her sister. Someone who she can rely on, and with whom she can share these special moments. After being estranged for so many years, we are finally on our way to becoming a real family. Following a break filled with touchy subjects, I coast through calculus with a single part of the lesson sticking. All I've been able to do is think about Zoey, who is sitting next to me in class, nonchalantly practicing on how to twirl her mechanical pencil. Good work, class. I know this module is hard, but that's all the more reason why you need to pay attention. Everything in today's lesson will be on the next exam, so make sure to review when you get home. I thought you'd really be revised when you get home, not review. Ugh. Bidding the class farewell, our teacher leaves us to stew in the aftermath of his lesson. How do we have another exam coming up already? If it's Japan, they have like one every end of each semester, not semester, but every at the end of each term, and they have like 3 terms. So that's why I'm so screwed. Probably. And whose fault is that? Yours, obviously, yeah. If you don't want to fail, perhaps you should pay more attention in class. Says the person responsible for my current state. No, not really. You're the one that wanted to go and have a look. If you'd just left her be, you'd be fine. I don't want to hear that from a taunt, I don't know. Don't be so quick to judge. As I recall, this Taunt's test grades are higher than yours. Ooh! Someone's a smartass and knows it. That's just isn't fair. Life isn't fair. Correct, life isn't fair, it sucks. But you gotta get on with it. If you want to lift your grades, you know what you need to do. Study. I know, I just need to buckle down. I already spent a lot of my free time studying. What if there isn't enough? Well, study more. Even if you want to do better on the next exam, there are limits to what one person can accomplish. Quit moaning and accept your fate. Yeah, you're gonna fail. Tell you what, since I'm so nice, I'll lend you my notes when we get home. I'll even tutor you too, so I don't want to hear any more excuses. Understood? Isn't she so nice? I try not to roll my eyes as Zoe's teasing, smiling to myself. We seem to have developed a much better rapport in the days since I watched her show. But she did love to mock how frequently I scolded her, and today was no exception. She never took her teasing too far, but I'd already come to expect it. Yeah, you're gonna get teased at things like this. It might annoy me if I didn't see her underlying my motive to spend time with me. Most of her attempts. Yeah, alright. Thanks, Zoey. Thank me after you ace the next calculus exam. That's an idea, I suppose. Well, aren't you humble? Who is that? Zoey and I both turn around to find a girl from my calculus class staring at Zoey. The girl's expression is as serious as her tone, and I can't see any good coming from her intervention. Excuse me? Girl. Hello, girl. Where's this girl? To me, it looks like these are the only two sprites you get. They're classed as sprites. They're kind of are. They're kind of not. Just listen to you. One night with your notes and Iris will ace this class. Give me a break. The girl steps forward, crossing her arms and stares Zoey down. Oh, we've got something happening here. Or what? You think because you're in a higher grade calculus class that you're special? Not particularly. You barely even attended class. You have no right to be here. How is my attendance any of your business? Besides, I was placed in class based on my results. It's not like I asked to be here. And it shows. Ooh. It takes a special kind of arrogance to skip lessons when you've been given an advanced placement. I suppose there is that. Have you ever stopped to think about how humiliating it is for the students in this class? Your own sister attended every lesson diligently, yet you can't even be bothered showing up. Think you know better than her? You should do everyone here a favour and just quit. That's not necessarily the right thing either. Yeah, don't skip lessons, but even if you're not going to skip lessons, you don't need to quit about it either. You just go. If you don't like it, you shouldn't really be attending that lessons, really. Ellipsis. Zoey doesn't break eye contact, nor does she respond. She simply glares at the girl, antagonising her as the two face off. No comeback? Figures. You may be arrogant, but you've got no bite after all. You know as well as I do that nobody actually wants you here. Not even your own sister. Hold it right there. I slam my hands on my desk and rise to my feet, shouting far louder than intended. If Zoey wants to leave this class, that's her decision to make. But don't you dare claim that she's unwanted. Yeah, you stand up for your sister for once. I suppose this is the karma, not karma. This is us reciprocating what Zoey did for us, I suppose. You hate Zoey that much? Then shut up and go. Your presence would be missed far less than Zoey's would. Ouch. Iris? Hey, calm down. You don't need to pretend. And another thing, don't think for a second that you know what's on my mind, or that you speak for me. You think you know what everyone else here wants? That takes a special kind of arrogance. Don't you forget what I just said. Zoey, as long as you're in this class, get out of here already. The girl antagonising Zoey looks at us once more, then grits her teeth. She walks out of the classroom without saying another word, enduring stares from all around. Honestly, some people. Just how insecure do you have to be to bully someone like that? Girls like her are the worst. Yeah. Zoe's voice falters and she tries to agree with me. What's wrong? If it's about what that girl said, why did you defend me? Why wouldn't you? Zoey asks me an earnest question in a quiet voice. She's not angry. She honestly doesn't understand. Well, yeah, the reason being is because she's been a bit of an ass to you, so she's wondering why you're doing the same back. I suppose she's not really counting the other one as sort of helping her out or anything. I'm not certain. We'll see. People at this school are more than a little on edge when it comes to grades, but that was no reason to lay into you like that. I've dealt with girls like that before. Why would you put yourself in the firing line like that? No good can come of this. You're just going to make yourself a target too. I just don't understand. What are you saying? Sure I do. I do? I saw you enduring undeserved hardship, and I took your side unconditionally. Didn't you do the same when I was getting chewed out by my teacher? I suppose there is that. Zoe's expression darkens. Oh, I see. So you were just returning a favour? Yeah and no. I sigh and shake my head. It's not about doing you a favour, though that thought didn't even cross my mind. I bet you it did. We're family. We're sisters. It's only natural that we look out for each other. So don't start getting all gloomy about me doing something unnecessary, alright? Yeah, just doing things unnecessarily is just out of kindness. If there's no reason to it, just accept it. Already standing, I grab my books and take a few steps towards the door. Anyway, we can continue this conversation later. For now, I need to get to my next class before I pass out. Why would you be passing out before you get to class? Do you need like... What? What? I don't ask. Dots. Sisters? Huh? I kick off my shoes and sprawl out on the couch. Home at last. School's finished. After spending the last half of school in extracurricular activities and desperate for peace, I'm relieved to finally just get that, even if it's a tad late. Phew, nothing like a quiet night at home. Yeah, you can't beat it. I've had the past 2 days nice and quiet at home and it's just been lush. I can't just sit back and relax and crack open a textbook. You find sifting through textbooks relaxing? Just how much of a nerd are you? Well, excuse me for being a model student. I have to do something when I'm not at home. Well, I'm home, not at home. She's home. And that something is studying? Why not? You could at least learn something useful, like how to cook. Ooh. Ack. I look towards the kitchen. Truthfully, I want to learn how to cook. I always have. In practice, however, things never go smoothly. Oh, she's a bad cook. Alright, fine, leave it to me. Since you don't have a show tonight, I'll make dinner for both of us. You're always doing the cooking when you're not playing, so I think this is a token of appreciation from your older sister. No, you really don't have to do that. Yeah, that's the point. That's what we were just saying. You might not have to, but she is anyway. That's the point. I was saying you should learn how to cook, not take over for me. So I'll learn through experience. What's wrong with that? It's dangerous. Don't you remember what happened last time? What happened last time? She set something on fire. Yeah, I think I remember something it was vile stuff or something like that. I don't know. You should stay away from the kitchen until you're prepared. Oh, come on. You can't make a cake without cracking a few eggs. You set another mitt on fire. Okay, then. Yeah, she's pretty bad. Details. I just need a little practice, and I'll be good as you in no time. You think so? Of course. You're a good cook. Father is a good cook. And he once said that mother is a good cook too. Oh, she's the useless one. It must be genetic. Then why don't you have it? Genetic, huh? Well, even if that's the case, I put on an apron as Zoe starts to mumble to herself. Okay, let's see what we have here. Spaghetti, eggs, tomatoes, potatoes, rice. I can work with this. What are you making? I'll start pulling out ingredients when I feel Zoe's hand on my shoulder. Zoe? I'm not sure we can rely on genetics here. Yeah, no. Not if you really are that bad. Have you ever thought that maybe I'll stare at Zoe in confusion. No, never mind. even if cooking skills were genetic, which they're not, you'd still need to learn from someone. Yeah, you would. How about I show you the basics? The basics? You mean you'll teach me how to cook? It sounds like it. Of course. I'm going to be eating whatever you make after all. I prefer it was at least edible. Oh jeez. How mean. Alright, let's do this. With Zoey by my side, there's no way I could fail. Zoey puts on an apron and pulls out a pot, a potato peeler and a knife. Don't cut yourself. She hands me the peeler and half fills the pot with water, then places the pot on the stove top and turns on the heat. First things first, peel those potatoes while I slice these tomatoes. Once you're done with that, cut potatoes into wedges, then... Whoa, slow down, that's not that hard to work out. Peel the tomatoes, then... No, peel potatoes. And once they're peeled, cut them into... What are you doing? Peeling a potato. Yeah, but why are you peeling it in zigzags? Yeah, why would you peel it in zigzags? Yeah, what? Is she really that bad? Oh my god, she's useless at cooking. Even I don't do it. Straight lines suitably overlap one another. That's how you get rid of the skin without sacrificing anything worth eating. How could she not know that? Has she literally just... What does she do in her spare time? Oh god. Oh, I get it. Straight lines, like when you're shaving legs. Oh god. Oh my god, really? Sure, just like that. Oh my god, this is getting weird. Dots. So we've got a black screen. I'm going to leave it there for now and let's see if she starts a fire. Because if we're going to start a fire, I need to prepare for that. Because yeah, she's pretty. Yeah, she peels potatoes in zigzags. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like this episode. Subscribe to see some more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.